past year, News 3 has been focused on childhood obesity and our Time for Kids Recipe for Health campaign. And as part of that campaign, Dean, News 3, and Budget Bicycle have all teamed up to give some area kids a new bike. All they had to do was submit a healthy recipe. We have Amanda Hellman here, a dietitian from Dean Clinic, to share one of the many winning recipes with us this morning. Thanks for coming in so early this morning, first of all. Tell us, what is the winning recipe?
The winning recipe was Catalina Sanchez's popcorn squares.
Interesting.
Yep. The thing I liked about this bar was it's a great bar to take to soccer games or sport events when you need some quick energy. It's a little more calorie dense than some of the other recipes we saw.
So if it's your turn to supply the snack after soccer practice, this would be a good option?
Yes, and a lot cheaper than buying packaged granola bars.
Sure, I can imagine. So what is in, this is the finished product.
Yep.
What's in them?
This is the finished product. There's only 5 ingredients.
I like that even better.
3 cups of air popped popcorn, a cup of crushed up peanuts,
okay,
a cup of cereal. I used a high protein cereal because that's what I had at home.
Okay.
So the recipe's really versatile too. You can use what you've got.
Sure, whatever sort of granola cereal that you might have. Okay, and then
we have
what holds it all together?
2/3 cup peanut butter. I use a natural peanut butter.
Okay.
And then a 1/2 cup of honey.
All right, so this way you're not getting any extra sugar with the peanut butter. The sweetness is coming from the honey.
Exactly.
All right, and then what do? You just mix it all together?
Yep, the dry ingredients can go in one bowl and be set aside for a little bit. You're going to put the honey in a saucepan and let that come to a boil.
Okay.
Add the peanut butter and stir that up until smooth, and then just combine everything, coat it really well, and press it into a 9-inch pan.
Okay, and you have to bake it, huh?
No, you don't. You just let them sit. I let these sit overnight so they get nice and firm.
So they can harden up. Oh, right. That sounds good. That's not very hard to do at all. Now, tell us why it's important for kids to develop healthy eating habits at a young age.
Well, childhood obesity is on the rise. It has been for about 30 years. And, you know, an overweight child has about a 70% chance of being an overweight adult, which we know leads to heart disease, diabetes, some types of cancer. So it's important for kids to start learning how to eat well now.
All right. And who can tell us who submitted this recipe?
This was Catalina Sanchez.
All right. Well, congratulations to her. And there's one more chance for kids to earn a bicycle, correct? In May? One more?
Correct. Yep.
All right. And are there any requirements for the recipe submissions?
The recipes have to have 10 ingredients or less and 10 steps or less. And it needs to be something that kids can make themselves.
Okay. And obviously very kid-friendly to eat as well.
Right.
What you're looking
and
for.
very healthy. So.
All right. Well, this is a great option. I love that it's a little high in protein. But as you mentioned to me, this probably wouldn't be something that you want to eat every day after school.
Right. This is a good sports snack, not an everyday snack.
Okay. So if you're really active.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good. Well, if your child has a recipe to submit, go to channel3000.com and click on the Time for Kids link under the Health tab. The final bike winner will be drawn at the end of May. We'll be right back.